Many people talk about Iran and Israel because they are strong countries in the Middle East. Both have big armies and important roles in the region. They often disagree on politics and security. Sometimes their leaders even threaten each other. This makes people wonder, who is stronger if there is a fight? News stories and experts compare their weapons, soldiers, and allies. People want to know if one side has a clear advantage. These questions are not just about numbers, but about survival. Iran and Israel do not share a border, but their influence reaches across the region. Iran supports groups like Hezbollah, while Israel has friends like the United States. Both want to be safe and powerful. Looking at their military strength can help people understand why the Middle East sometimes feels tense. This essay will compare the two in simple words so everyone can follow. Let's start with the army size. Iran has about 610,000 active soldiers and over 350,000 more in reserve. Israel's army is smaller with about 170,000 active soldiers and 465,000 in reserve. Iran's army is bigger, but Israel's soldiers are usually better trained. In the air, Israel has a very strong air force. It owns more than 600 aircraft, including top planes like the F-35 stealth fighter. Iran has around 300 aircraft, but most are older models from the 1970s and 80s. In a battle, Israel's Air Force has a clear edge. Now look at the Navy. Iran's Navy is larger, with about 400 ships and boats, including submarines and fast attack vessels. Israel's Navy is smaller, with around 65 ships, but it is very modern and well-armed. Iran's Navy slows down in open seas, but works well in the Persian Gulf. Missiles are important too. Iran has thousands of missiles. Some can reach Israel. They include short, medium, and long-range missiles. Israel also has missiles, but its focus is on missile defense, like the famous Iron Dome system that can shoot down rockets. Technology makes a big difference in modern wars. Israel is famous for its high-tech weapons. It builds some of the world's best drones, tanks, and cyber tools. The country even exports arms to others. Israel's Iron Dome can stop many rockets before they land. Iran also tries to improve its technology, but many of its weapons are old. Sanctions from other countries make it hard for Iran to buy new equipment. Still, Iran is good at making its own missiles and drones. Some of these have been used by its allies in the region. Cyber warfare is another area. Israel leads in this field, using computers to spy or attack enemies. Iran has also learned to use cyber attacks and has targeted many countries, including Israel. When it comes to technology, Israel is ahead in most areas. But Iran works hard to catch up and sometimes surprises its rivals with new inventions. Allies can change the balance of power in any conflict. Israel's main ally is the United States. The United States gives Israel billions of dollars in military aid every year. It also shares advanced technology and sometimes trains Israeli soldiers. Iran does not have the same powerful friends. Its closest allies are groups like Hezbollah in Lebanon and militias in Syria and Iraq. Iran supports these groups with money, weapons, and training. Russia and China sometimes talk with Iran, but they are not as close as the United States and Israel. Israel has good relations with some Arab countries like Egypt and Jordan. In recent years, it signed peace deals with the United Arab Emirates and Bahrain, making new friends in the region. Iran, on the other hand, often feels alone. It faces sanctions and pressure from countries in Europe and the West. Still, Iran's network of allied groups can cause problems for its enemies, even if it is not a superpower alliance. Iran's main strength is its large number of soldiers and missiles. It can fight in many places at once, especially using its allies in Lebanon, Syria, and Iraq. Iran can make life hard for its enemies through what experts call asymmetric warfare, fighting in ways that are hard to predict. But Iran also has weak points. Many of its weapons are old and it cannot buy new ones easily because of sanctions. Its air force and navy are not as modern as Israel's. Sometimes its allies act on their own, causing problems for Iran's leaders. Israel's strengths are different. It has one of the world's best air forces, advanced technology, and missile defenses. Its soldiers train often and well, and it can react quickly to threats. Israel is also supported by powerful countries, especially the United States. However, Israel is much smaller in land and population. A major attack could hit big cities or important places quickly. Israel also faces threats from many directions at once, not just from Iran. If Iran and Israel went to war, the fighting would not be simple. Israel could use its air force to strike targets deep inside Iran. It could destroy missile launch sites and factories. Israel's missile defenses would try to stop incoming rockets. Iran, on the other hand, could use its missiles to attack Israeli cities. It might ask its allies in Lebanon, Syria, or Gaza to fire rockets too. Iran would hope to overwhelm Israel's defenses by attacking from many places at once. The war could spread to other countries in the region. Oil prices might rise. The United States might get involved to help Israel. Russia or China could say something to support Iran, but they would likely not send soldiers. History shows that wars in the Middle East are costly and hard to control. Both sides would suffer damage and many innocent people could be hurt. Even if one side wins, peace would be hard to find. Comparing Iran and Israel's military power helps us understand the risks in the Middle East. Iran has more soldiers and many missiles. Israel has better technology, training, and strong allies. Each has strengths and weaknesses. If war broke out, both countries would suffer heavy losses. Their people would be in danger. The fighting might even pull in other nations. There would be no easy victory for either side. It is important to remember that war is not just about numbers and weapons. The cost in lives and stability is very high. The best outcome is for both sides to avoid war and find ways to solve their problems peacefully. In the end, comparing military power can help people see the dangers of conflict, but it also shows why peace is so important for everyone in the region.